Hey Bri, I hope everything is going well in Victoria. This is the very first episode of our BN Chronicles, and I'm really excited to be filming this and to get a reply from you and everything. Yeah, so I hope your week has been going well. My week has been crazy. I had like a huge video project that was due this morning, and so I was up until like 2:30 this morning editing it and finishing it. And it's actually on YouTube. I'll have to send you the link to it. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It has good music to it, and I'm proud of it, and it looks good. So I like it, and I hope you like it. You might find it boring since you didn't take business, but you would find it boring even if you were in business. I'll just be honest with you. Anyways, so yeah, it's been crazy, but I handed in everything and finished everything this morning. So I work today and I've just been feeling so free and just like woohoo ever since. Now I'm starting to go on like the downturn because I didn't get enough sleep, but that's just what happens when you don't get enough sleep. Well, I'll tell you what happened today though. Another thing that brought me even higher after the coffee. The Vernon Young Life group for camp as a fundraiser, the main guy, Andrew, he drove to Vancouver, bought like 300 boxes of KrisBri Kreme donuts, and brought them back and sold them here in Vernon. And it was only $10 for a dozen, so I just bought 2 dozen donuts, and I've eaten like 3 today, and they're so good. And I've also been sharing them with my family and other people. Don't worry, I'm not a huge fatty. I was tempted to eat them all, but I don't think I will because that's gross. So, yeah. I wish you were here so I could share them with you, but I guess we'll just have to road trip down ourselves and get KrisBri Kreme donuts fresh sometime. Have you ever had a KrisBri Kreme donut? You'll have to tell me. Work has been going super well. I've started doing runs by myself, so I get to go in my car and like drive around Vernon and drop off stuff, which is exciting. I'm learning to know the quickest routes through Vernon and where all the banks are, which will be valuable information for something. And so yes, Bri, okay, I know what it is valuable for. We will go and we will rob each bank, but don't tell anyone, even though this is on YouTube. Anyways, and I'm not as scared to answer the phone anymore when at work, which is good. So I'll like answer the phone, and I'll still have to like put people on hold to like make sure I have the right answer for them. But I've got to talk to some interesting people. The other day I was phoning people just to let them know that their wills were ready, and I had to phone this one guy who was born in like the 1920s, so he was very old. And I was trying to make an appointment with him, and I was like, well, how about Friday morning? And he was like, no, Friday's my bowling day. And he was so serious about it. It was really cute. I had a good laugh about that for the rest of the day. And yeah, just some interesting people phone in. One guy came in and he needed a thing signed, or notarized is the fancy word for it. And then he was like, how much is it? And I'm like, well, it's from $30 to $50, and it's either $30 or $50 actually, depending on what document you get signed. And anyways, so he was like, I just told him it was $30 to $50, and then he was like, oh, does the price depend on how nice I am? And he was being such a flirt with me. It was kind of awkward, but he was like, because I'm a pretty nice guy. And then, yeah, it was terrible and kind of awkward, but kind of funny at the same time. I don't know. I was having a good day, so I was probably a bit too flirtatious back, but it was just kind of comical. And then he came in that day, which was even more awkward, because he was kind of, I don't know, just older. And he was like, hey. And he was like, did I talk to you on the phone? And I was like, yeah. I put myself in horrible situations sometimes, Bri. Goodness. Anyways. But yeah, I'm really stoked to be done with school. It is almost time. Oh, I have a really funny story about school, actually. So my one teacher, I think I told you, have you seen The Ringer? Because if you haven't seen The Ringer, this won't make any sense. And if you haven't, we need to watch it when you come home. In 9 days, by the way. Well, 9 days. I don't know if I'll post this tonight. I might post it tomorrow. I'll make up my mind. So it'll either be 9 or 8 days if I post it tomorrow. which would actually be today if you were watching it, which is really confusing. But anyways, so my one teacher, Glenn, if you remember from The Ringer, there's the one guy who goes up and he's like, "Hi, my name's Glenn," and it's so funny. Anyways, so on the first day of our class, my teacher walks up to the front of the class. He's like, "Hey guys, my name's Glenn," and I just laughed so hard because it reminded me of that movie, and it was great. And anyways, that's just a bit of a backstory. I actually saw him at my church on Saturday night, and then so I was like, "Oh hey Glenn," and then he was like, "Oh hey." And then it was like kind of crowded, so it was like a pass-by hello. And then I got an email from him, and he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I totally got your name wrong, and it's not that I like confuse you as a person. I just like memorized your name wrong the first time I like in the first class I had you in, and da 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 da." And he was like, "Don't take offense to it. You're a great student." Da da da. And anyways, so I replied and just said, "Oh, no worries. I actually wouldn't probably remember your name if it wasn't for the first day when you introduced yourself saying, 'Hi, my name's Glenn,' which reminded me of the movie The Ringer and the guy from it." And then anyways, so I sent that, and I wasn't really sure what he would say in return, but he emailed me back saying, "Guess how many fingers I have." I actually just died, because that's, if you haven't seen the movie, this won't make any sense. And if that's the case, then you'll have to rewatch this another time. So, yes. I hope that makes sense and is funny to you, because it just made him the best professor ever, because no normal professor, I assume, would have seen The Ringer and would remember that specific line from it. "Guess how many fingers I have." If you said 10, you're wrong, because I have 8 and 2 thumbs. Anyways, so, yes, I hope you have seen The Ringer, because otherwise I probably just look like a complete idiot right now. Yeah, I think that's all of the little random blurps I wanted to share with you, and the video is getting a little long, so I need to stop it before it gets too long. And yeah, so have a fantastic weekend, I guess, and rest of your week until you reply. I can't wait to hear your reply. I hope the hurricane, you're in the eye. Does that mean it's calm right now and then it's gonna hit again? I wasn't completely sure about your wall post, but anyways. Yeah, I can't wait to hear back from you, and yeah, I hope this is funny to you, and if not, then we might have to stop doing this. But anyways, yeah, it's weird talking and not hearing your laugh, but I'm still enjoying it, so I feel like an idiot sometimes. I don't know. That's a normal thing. Anyways, I'm just gonna stop the video now. Okay.